Welcome here, everybody. Let me just turn my volume on. There we go. This is the replay of November 24th's live. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up on my iPad right in front of me and then also on my laptop so that we're ready to pack some orders or personalize some orders. We are starting with 1282, I believe. Let me just triple check that. Yes, let's do 1282. Unfulfilled. Welcome here, you guys. I am just starting up, just getting things set up on my laptop. Okay, then I need to oldest to newest. Perfect. Alrighty. Thank you guys for waiting. So we are starting off with order 1282. Like I said, this is for Kathleen M. So Kathleen, if you're here, let me know. I'm gonna go grab Kathleen's journal, and I see a note to combine with order 1310. So now I've just got to search for order 1310. She must have ordered 2 separate journals and then requested to combine. So I'm gonna grab both of those. Okay. So they are both Glacier Blue journals. And Kathleen, if you're here, correct me if I'm wrong on anything. But let me go grab those 2 Glacier Blue journals for Kathleen. Oh, thank you, Mia. This is, wait, my December cover page that I did on the weekend. This one's got a little thread, but it's not even attached. Oh, Kathleen Michelle, are you the Kathleen that I'm packing an order for right now? Order 1282? Yes, okay, awesome. And you had wanted to combine with order 1310. Both of them Glacier Blue. That's what I have here in my Shopify. We're gonna start with the first order that you made. Just go in order. Alrighty, sounds good. All right, so starting with the first one, we'll do charms first. And I need my charm order to get here. You were selected Bookish Charm as one of them. Actually, that's the only one that you specifically selected, but let me know what else you have in mind for this one, Kathleen, or if you have something else in mind. My other books, I ordered like a week and a half ago, and they're just taking forever to get here. So this is my only Bookish Charm. It's just this little tag. Could be a bookmark, could be a side profile of a book. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be one of those things or if it's just a little tag that says I love books. It's my only Bookish Charm that I have right now. I have a ton of other charms if you're interested in like a matching pom-pom or one of these kind of nature-y charms. Leaves, fruit, shells, cute little insects. Hey, you guys, I did have a pretty good weekend. How about you? Oh, you sent an email, okay. I did not see your email, so I hope you're able to reiterate that here. A black K and a matching pom-pom. Yes, that sounds good. Perfect. And then, while I am fastening these on, would you give me any additional information that you have about your name page? Originally, you had said Kathleen with the galaxy theme, but that is it. So if you have any other details you want to add as far as like colors, placement of the name, anything like that, try to summarize it into just one comment so that I can pin it in place. and not have to dig through the comments. Oh yes, Mia, I use my phone above me, and then I have my iPad. You can often see the corner of it. It's right here. I watch my live back from a different TikTok account, and I can see all the comments there, and I turn that account into a moderator so that I can run polls from there as well. Okay, a capybara holding a sunflower. Okay. Yes, were you here the other day when we did a capybara? Because that seems to... Okay, Alec, you did that. Like, okay, yeah. We can try capybara. I don't even know if I still have that same picture saved or if I'll need to dig up a new capybara picture from Pinterest, but let me check actually. I don't see it. Full screen to my photos. I know I say this all the time, but I just hate the iPad Photos app. I can't stand it. It's an older version. I don't have the newest, new enough iPad to get whatever the newest iOS is, but yikes, it's just so inefficient, especially if you're trying to split screen, which I do all the time for my lives. Okay, capybara holding a sunflower, name in a straight line. Yes, we can make that happen. Oh, Sarah, sorry. 1282. This is 1282. No problem. All right, so I've got the charms on. Now let's find a capybara reference picture for you. Because I must have deleted it. It feels like it wasn't that long ago, capybara doodle. Okay. I used this one, hey, and then I had him holding a cup. Maybe I'll use that one again. That's my reference picture. Good enough, and I've done it before, so at least it'll be a little bit familiar. Okay, just let me try to split screen this with my TikTok again. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not too bad. Did I go straight in with a darker brown? Or did I use a lighter brown for him? It's not a super dark brown. Here, let me show you. I'm just trying to jog my memory if I did that for all of him. My lighter brown is much lighter. So I feel like that brown is probably my best starting point. Yeah, I think I'll do this one. Oh yes, Jules, we packed yours up at the end of last week. It is on its way to you already. And the replay, it would have been Thursday evenings live. So the replay would have gone up on Friday on my YouTube channel if you'd like to watch it. Sorry. You just barely missed it. Prettyfuls, we do celebrate Thanksgiving, but we celebrate it in October. So ours is already past. We had it like early October. Lighter? Okay, I can do lighter. Sounds good. All right, let's get him a little nose here. One ear. 2 ears. Nice boxy little nose. He's got one foot kind of curling up like that, and the other one coming like this. Gonna take a pause here to do the sunflower so that that can be in the foreground. Hey Shirley, how's it going? Okay, so that hand will be on the stem. This hand will be on the stem, and then he's got a little belly coming around here. All right, let's just fill this guy in, and then we'll add some definition with brown marker. His little hands have and feet. We'll give that flower a stem here. And I am going to kind of outline it a little bit in the darker brown to give a little bit of contrast. Where's my food and nosque? There we go. And for your name, I'm going to use a yellow that matches the sunflower and just write your name underneath here. So Kathleen, yes. Alrighty. That is order number 1 for you, Kathleen. So, or order 1282. And for your cover design, originally you were thinking moon and stars. Would you like to stick with that? Did you want that with your name or just on its own, or do you have something else in mind? Let me know what you're thinking for the cover design. And then we will get right into your next one. Just the year and sparkles. Okay, perfect. 2026 sparkles. Lovely. And then let's hop over to your next order, which was 1310. We're going to combine the shipping for these two. And for this one, for charms, originally you were thinking an ocean charm. A whale or a shell with a pearl. Okay, I don't have any more shells with pearls. I have lots of shells, and I might have a whale. And then with a blue or gray pom-pom, yes, totally. No problem, Kathleen. Thanks for your orders. Alrighty, so let's check out some of these ocean charms. So I don't think I have a whale. I do have a dolphin, that octopus. I have a couple, I should say, different like tails here, and seahorse, fish, and then a bunch of shells. This is just, I'll pull these ones out for you for now, but if you have something else that you would like to see, let me know. Because that's not all my ocean charms, that's just kind of a sample size for you. You can let me know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, or, oh, you want the seahorse? Okay, let me show you the seahorse, and then you can lock that in if that's what you want. Oh, backwards. It's a bit bigger than some of them. Ray, this is $12.82. Hey, Mary. Thanks for joining. How's your afternoon going? First shell? Okay. Sounds good. And then while I am putting all of these away, let me go ahead and grab, you said probably blue or gray pom-poms. So I'm going to grab 3 options for you. Actually, let me grab 4. I've got a cream, a gray, and then 2 blues. And you can just tell me 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I'm going to put this down in a sec here so that I can put away some of these other ocean charms while you make your choice. Crown or tiara charms? No, I don't think so. Let me double check from my variety pack though, because some of those are this moon is wearing a crown. But no, I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't have like a set that included crown or tiaras. All right, pom-pom number 4 it is. All right, and then we'll do the same thing with this one. For your name page for this one, you had initially said Isabella Ocean. You were thinking maybe a whale shark and starfish, bubbles, and maybe seaweed, and keep Isabella in one line. So if there's anything you want to add or change for that description, would you, if possible, keep it in one comment, and I will start doing these charms, and then we'll jump into the name page here. So yeah, whale shark, starfish, ocean theme, keep Isabella on one line. If there's anything you want to say about like color palette or additions or changes you want to make to that, let me know. No changes? Okay, lovely. We can do that. I see that you said whale shark for the cover of the journal as well. And I do have my hesitations about that just because my cutting machine, I haven't really mastered doing like small dots. And the whale shark is completely covered in those small dots. That's kind of what makes it cute. So I don't think that would be a plausible cover design. So if there's a different option, something you'd like maybe just shells or bubbles or something, those are common cover designs that I've done for like kind of ocean themed journals. So if one of those works well, that would probably be my first choice for you, just because you'll get a better outcome as far as the cutting of the gold foil goes. I'm feeling much better, yes. Yeah, I still took a bit of a nap today. I'm still a little bit like lower energy, but so much better than last week. Okay, just a shell? Yes, we can totally do a shell. How are you guys doing this week? Did you have a good weekend? Anyone do anything exciting? I know, Shirley, honestly, that was one thing that I realized when I was sick is like, I love this Rylee Autumn side hustle or small business, whatever. I really do, but it makes it so that I never nap. I never do anything else that I want to do when my kids are sleeping because like the moment they fall asleep, I come here. And the moment they go to sleep for bed, I come here. And so I think, I mean, being sick sucked, but it did remind me that like, it's important to take time to do some of those other things, whether it's resting or just, you know, like I haven't, sat down and done any sort of like, you know, decorating our new house or anything like that. Like I've just been so work. So I am going to take that as a little lesson and try to maybe give myself like, I don't know, split my naps a little bit more. Not have every single moment of every time the kids are sleeping be straight to work and nothing else. All right, let's do Isabella. Okay, I'm just trying to decide how I want to, because we want to keep it on one line, so I'm going to use a smaller pen. Let's just do it like this. Isabella. Oh, you guys have been sick too, Angela. Oh, happy birthday, Lauren. What did you guys do? If anything to celebrate. All right, let's put a couple of whale sharks on here. And Iris reminded me that a whale shark would have a vertical tail, but like, I don't really know how to draw that. Maybe just like that, because it's kind of from the, it would be kind of at an angle, but it doesn't have like a flat, you know, big like whale tail looking thing. Which is how I was drawing it last week. I don't know if I got that from Pinterest or if my brain just plugged that in, so sorry for the not completely accurate whale shark drawings last week. Not anatomically correct. Cozy weekend. Well, that's nice. All right, let's put another one over here. Oh, someone asked how far I thought we'd get today. It's very hard to say. I haven't looked ahead to see how personalized the upcoming orders are. Like if they all have, you know, if they all have name pages, we go a lot slower than if some of them don't, because the name page is what takes the longest on live. So I'm not totally sure how far we'll get today. I'm feeling pretty good, but I also do have a supper to cook for my family, so I won't be on forever and ever. But maybe till like, I don't know. I feel like maybe 1288 or something. That would be my guess. That's a loose guess. 1288. I've been live for about half an hour. Oh yeah, Stormy, sorry. We're drawing some whale sharks as part of Isabella's name page. And then let's add a couple of starfish. Starfish and then some bubbles, and then I'll add all the white gel pen dots to these guys and to my starfish. They want white gel pen too. It is the first page in this journal. It's the second name page that we've done today. We just did a capybara themed name page for Kathleen for her first journal in this order, and then this is her second one in the order. Yeah, 1288-ish. Again, if suddenly a bunch of those have like very simple or no name pages, then we'll probably get further, but if they all have name pages, then that's probably as far as I can push it. Oh, good. I'm glad. All right. Time for all the white gel pen. I'm feeling much better today, Anna. I still took a bit of a nap when my boys first went down for their nap, but I am feeling quite good this week. Hey, Javaya. How's it going? Right, Shirley? Yes, that is exactly why we chose this as the freebie for every journal. So like Kathleen ordered 2 journals, so that it'll come with 2 white gel pens, so that as you're coloring in the journal, you can just level up your doodles so quickly with a little bit of white gel pen. I know, right, Javaya? I wouldn't have thought of a whale shark either. I forget who thought of it first, but at first I was like, oh, come on. Like I was almost done her name page. She had just chosen ocean themed prompt, and at first she was like, yeah, just ocean theme. So I was almost done. I was like, oh, what should we put in this one small gap? And then she said whale shark, and I was like, are you kidding me? I need to learn how to draw a new kind of ocean animal. We were almost done, but it turned out so cute, and I've been doing them pretty much every day since people have been requesting them. So it was definitely a good call, and they're not hard to draw. They're a little bit tedious. Like I feel like I'm doing pointillism, but they are so cute. Has anyone ever didn't like a certain draw? Oh, I don't know, Lucy. If they have, they haven't had the guts to say it to my face. I hope not. Yes, I'm sure we could. Choo Choo Travelers, just like write it in white gel pen, nice and small, maybe like along here or something, and then just fill the rest of the space with dots. Is that what you mean? Just kind of tucking it in somewhere. All right, whale shark number 1, done. Draw some more on these starfish. And then we'll do our final whale shark. Thanks, Lucy. I know that's the thing is like, I don't always say this, but I probably should. Like, the more complex of a design you choose, the more you have to be okay with it not looking exactly like you pictured in your head, because I give this one shot. So if you choose something easy from my menu of examples, like flowers, like coffee, like, you know, shells and ocean doodles, you know that you'll get a reliable result. That's the safe way. But no matter how hard the thing is that you choose, I'm going to give it one draft. So the more complex you choose, like the more complexity you choose to add to your name page, the higher your risk of it not turning out perfect. But yeah, I have like a little menu on my site of like technically the options for name pages. But then of course, when we actually get on live, people always add and change, and that's totally fine. But yeah, it's definitely takes me out of my comfort zone quite often, whereas the options that I put, I'm definitely more comfortable with. Hey, Kelly. Oh, hey, Timothy. How are you guys? Hey, Jesse. Oh, of course you did. Used to scuba dive. That sounds so cool. Part of me, like, scuba diving is something, I've never made like a formal bucket list, but it's always been kind of, you know, on my mental bucket list. But also I feel like I would be terrified. Like, we had a cabin on the lake for my whole childhood. We don't have it anymore, unfortunately, but so me and my dad and my sister would always like drive out to somewhere, like drive out on the boat to some place with like big like cliffs and rock formations and bring our goggles and go diving and see what we could find. And I love that kind of thing, but like in the open ocean, I feel like I would be scared. I'm just a prairie girl. I have like 2 experiences touching the ocean. There's just so many variables. There we go, Kathleen. Okay, I actually really love how this one turned out. Thank you so much for your order. And now you were saying that a shell would be okay, or shell, bubbles, that kind of thing for the cover design. This is for Isabella's. Let me just clarify that. And would you like it to say her name with the shells on the cover? Yes? Okay. Perfect. We'll do Isabella shell. Perfect. Thank you so much for your order, Kathleen. That was $12.82. I'm gonna go, oh no, not the name. Oh, no worries. Do you want the year or what would you like? Or just shells? What were you thinking? Yeah, it's hard to tell in the comments what you're saying yes to sometimes because I don't know how, you know, delayed our conversation is getting. The year? Okay, cool. And we'll do 2026 with shells. Perfect. And this is order. Yeah, no worries, Kathleen. $12.82, and it does need gold foil. Let me make a note of that. We're gonna move on to $12.83 next, which is an order for Sierra A. No problem, Kathleen. Thank you so much for your order. Sierra A ordered a matcha colored pre-made journal. So let me grab that for you, Sierra. All right, Sierra, if you are here, let us know. Oh, Nicole, yours is tomorrow. Happy early birthday to you and late birthday to Lauren, of course. Okay, come on. Okay, so So for Sierra's, we're gonna do, the boxes that she selected were Letter Charm, Nature Charm, and Girly Charm. But let's see, she likes like Celestial, Moon and Stars, Frogs, Cherries, Bees, Ladybugs. Okay, cool. She gave a lot of ideas that are kind of within the realm of what she likes. So for our Letter Charm, let's pull out our S options. And then I'll start pulling out some other options that we can, other charms to match with her letter. Okay, we'll stick with those. Oh yes, Shirley, you remembered. Yeah, tomorrow evening we're gonna be live working on only order 1272. Leah ordered 7 journals for herself and her whole work team, and they're all personalized. So we're going to be spending like a full live just trying to get through all of her journals for this. Okay. Frogs, cherries, bees, stars, ladybugs. We've got ladybugs, stars. I'm gonna put this as like a pear, a bee sitting on a flower. I feel like mushrooms, maybe I won't do the mushrooms because she didn't explicitly mention them and I only have 1 left. So maybe I should be a little more stingy with my mushroom. Isn't that a great thought? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm biased. These are my journals, but I feel like that would make such a cool work gift, like a planner for the new year, but it's fun. Okay, let me think here. Are there any other charms in my collection that I should be pulling out for this? I'll pull out that star. Hey Moira. How's it going? Alrighty, so these are going to be our options for the accent charm and then the letter charm. So I'm thinking actually maybe let's choose our accent charm first. So I'll put those on top so that we know what we're choosing. Is there a mod who would be willing to start a 1-minute poll with 5 options? Yes, your journal did ship, Moira. That is not a lie. So we've got 5 options here. You can vote in the poll in just a moment. Option 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. We will pair that with a letter, but I figured we'd choose the charm first. There's the poll. So yeah, that little blue and white clipboard icon under my name. Go ahead and choose 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Cast your vote for the charm option that you like. This is Sierra's journal. She's not here, but the prompt that she gave was she likes celestial, stars, frogs, cherries, bees, and ladybugs. So I didn't have all of those things, but I do have plenty of stars and then a ladybug and this bee. Sorry, yeah, this would be a combo. It would be a little bee sitting on a flower. And we could combo some of the others. I'm just not sure what it would be with because I don't have anything else explicitly from her list. So yes, this is a little bee and a flower separate, that if you pair them on the same loop, it looks like the bee is sitting on the flower. Very cute. Oh, perfect. $12.90. No, you didn't, Janice. We are on $12.83 at the moment. All right, let's see, option 2, perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, so option 2, that's gonna go on its own ribbon. Could we start another poll right away with 3 options? Whoever started the last poll. So then the letter will be on its own ribbon because these two are gonna be paired together on a ribbon. So And the next poll, you can vote option 1, 2, or 3 for which S charm we should put on its own ribbon. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, no worries, Janice. If we do get to yours today, like if suddenly the ones in between now and then have like no name pages, we'll wait for you. So yes, option 1, 2, or 3. Which letter S shall we pair with this charm combination? Hey, Chelsea. How's it going today? All right, option 2, lovely. I agree. This is 1283, an order for Sierra, who is not here as far as we know. And now for her name page, she wanted a celestial sort of name page. Moon and stars. And I think we'll go with like dark purples and navies for this one. No, I wasn't, Cynthia. I wasn't. So what I've been doing since then is just putting a dot of glue on each jump ring. And I think it's been working. I don't know. Like, I mean, most people's charms were staying on anyways. And I've only actually sent out 2 weeks worth of orders that have the glue on them, and not all of those have been received yet. So I don't have enough feedback yet to say for sure whether that's the best option, but yeah, most people's charms were staying on anyways, and now hopefully the glue will help with that, because the other ones, they were so hard to figure out, and they were so much bulkier. Like, I couldn't find them. You know, this is the smallest size of jump ring that I could find, because I already feel like it's, you know, it's more noticeable than I want it to be. I wish it was like the ribbon crimp and everything were smaller and more delicate, and so those other ones, even the smallest size that I could find, was quite a bit bulkier than what I really wanted. So, all right, let's do her name. So Sierra, and then we'll do moon and stars. I'm gonna use our navy for her name here. Let me just double check. Okay, no, she said not stacked for the cover, but for the name page, I think she wants stacked. So let's do S. All right, and then let me find like a dark, a deep-ish purple. And maybe my like kind of wine-colored one. use this dark like plum for some like sparkle kind of stars. And then we're of course going to do the white gel pen on the letters wherever these stars overlap with the letter. Grab some white gel pen and finish it off. Oh, the stamps. Yes, the stamps. If you go through the link in my bio, that would be lovely because I get an extra commission. And it will say Contact Crafts Rylee Autumn Stamp Collection or something along those lines. They're carried by Contact Crafts, but it's my handwriting on the stamps. And yes, if you go through the link in my bio, I get an extra 10% commission. So would be thankful, but technically you can just go to contactcrafts.com. And you'll pay the same price. I just don't get it. Well, I get some of it, but I'm the one sending you there. I'm gonna send you there right. They are, yes. Not all collections. They relaunched the months of the year and days of the week, and then launched some new headings and 2 sets of seasonal stamps, the fall and winter. Spring and summer will be coming next year, as well as the stacked calligraphy months of the year. Those ones, they couldn't cut the right size blocks for those yet, so those will be coming next year as well. But they've got all the old options back in stock and then a few new options as well. Yes, I know, I need to post a reel about it yet. I was going to post one on the weekend, but I couldn't. They use a business account, or whatever it means. They can't use music on Instagram or something, so I was really confused how to add them as a collaborator. And so I need to iron that out. I've never collaborated with an account that has those limitations before, so gotta figure that out. And then there will be Instagram posts about it. Yes, for the stamps, yes. Kathleen. Yes, it is great timing, hey? The link is working? Good. It should be working. Oh no. Okay. Oh, no problem. I was like, yes, Terry, great. Most links work, but isn't working. Okay, that's too bad. Suppose I will need to troubleshoot that then, won't I? Alrighty, there we go. There's Sierra's name page. And for the cover design, we're gonna do 2026, moon, and stars. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your order, Sierra. I know Sierra wasn't here to pack it up, but I still appreciate your order. And I hope you like your journal. That was $12.83. Let me pull up $12.84 here. This is for Michaela. And I believe this order was actually placed by Terry, yes. And Terry left me a note on Instagram that I'm gonna have to pull up here because she sent a lot more information after the fact. Let me grab, she's got a glacier blue and a matcha green. And we'll do her glacier one first because that's just top of the list here. Now let me pull up her oh, Terry, you are here. Oh, perfect. Okay, do you want me to still pull up your Instagram message or do you want to just summarize in the comments here? I just made a note to myself on your order to check Instagram when I actually packed your order. And I just realized I forgot to label my last order. I don't think I've ever actually completely forgotten to label it. That was 83 and it does need gold foil. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, and Lolly of 5 is also Terry, spelt like you, and she was here earlier. So we've got a few Terrys in the group today. Okay, I can pull up. Oh, okay, Alex. On the website, you search Rylee's name. Okay, yeah. So we've got a lot of Terrys here. Lolly of 5. Okay. What am I looking for? Instagram. I always reach for Procreate when I'm trying to pull up Instagram, which doesn't really make sense. Why would Instagram pull up sideways for me here? Let me see. Okay. Let me just find your message here, Terry. Okay, Glacier Journal. Oh, yes. Oh, good. Well, that's because there are multiple links for my collection. Like, you'll just need to, search my name on the site. As long as you get to the site, you are under my link. So you're good. Anything that you purchase from that point on will be as though you were sent there by me. Like, I'll still get my commission. That's all good. So yeah, just as long as you're on the site, you can just search my name and you'll find everything. Okay, let's start with charms. Oh, paw print, yes. Unfortunately, the paw print charms are gone and I am really struggling to find a new one. So let's pick out the dogs like you were saying. I think I still have both of these kinds of dogs. So this was your first choice. That was your first choice dog, I believe. Aw, thanks, Anna. Yes, that as long as you take my link, it will just take you to the site. I didn't want to take you just to one specific stamp set and then have to link each of them separately from my link in bio, just because there are multiple and there are different like combos and different ways to bundle them. So it will just take you to the site and then you just find what you want on the site and you'll be covered by my link from that point on. Paw print is out of stock dog, dark blue pom-pom, and a white tee. Does this still sound good, Terry, or do you want to make any changes to this right here? Sounds great. Okay, lovely. And then for your name page, you said choose Aloha in pinks and greens. Okay, and then you wanted that dog that you sent a picture of, that type of dog. Don't know what type of dog it is. With hearts and paw prints. Can you actually tell me what kind it is so that I can search for a reference picture that's at a better angle to draw from? Oh, Shirley, I see. Yeah, if you click my name on the live twice to get to like my main account, and then underneath my face, but on top of my videos, there's a link. It will say Linktree ... something like that. That's it. And then in that Linktree, it has all my different links. Like you can get to my YouTube channel, you can get to my Etsy shop, you can get to my any of these journals, the Discord, anything like that is all linked in there. And the stamps included. They're fairly close to the bottom though, so you kind of have to scroll for a little ways. Yeah, it's underneath all of like my actual products, like my actual journals. Then you'll find the stamps. On Instagram or TikTok, just on my profile. It doesn't have to be while I'm on live. It's just on my profile. Oh yes, and it doesn't have a picture. That's true, isn't it? So presentation is not 10 out of 10 on that link, but it gets you to the right place. All right, we got the charms. Okay, that's a staffy. Interesting. I will try to do a staffy for you, but I'll give you my usual warning. Animals are not my forte, and I only take one crack at your name page. So if you want to know that it'll be, I mean, I hope it'll be good either way, but I won't redo it if it's not. So I will go find a staffy that I think I can handle, or we can keep it simple and stick with paw prints. But I have done plenty of dogs and they usually turn out fine, but it's not my forte. And the one that you sent is a very awkward angle for me to try drawing, so I'm definitely not trying that one, but I will try to find something on Pinterest that fits a little more with my comfort zone. Staffordshire Terrier, they're kind of like mini pit bulls. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, let's go to Pinterest and look for a Staffy or Staffordshire Terrier. Okay. Now, the one that you sent was in dark gray, or like almost black. Okay, yeah, lots of these pictures look a lot more doable for me. I don't know if these are all the right type of dog though, because they don't all look the same, but I can't tell. I'm not a dog person. Okay, let's see here. Close to the top. I'm going to screenshot a few, Terry, and then you can, I can't see any comments right now because I was watching the TikTok comments on my iPad. I'm going to screenshot a few, and then you can let me know which one would be your preferred one. I don't really like the eyes on that one. I would do them a little different. Like they're just dots, so. Okay, let's see. That one we did for a Rottweiler, so I know that's not the right kind of dog. Okay, what about this? Those will be my options for you. And then let me show those to you. Okay, I should have just pulled up my photos. Terry, could you let me know? We can change the color. Like if you wanted it to be the kind of blackish, grayish color, we can do that with any of these. But option 1, option 2, option 3 with different eyes, or option 4. Those are the 4 pictures that I pulled up that look doable to me. So let me know what you think, Terry. The third one with open eyes. Okay. Sounds good. I do, yeah, Mama Christy. I almost just called you Mama. Yes, Mama, I do. There's probably a better way to do it, but I haven't put any effort into figuring that out. So I just use my iPad, log into a different account, and then join my own live. Okay, so we were gonna do that with your name. No, with Choose Aloha in pinks and greens, and then paw prints and hearts as well. Okay. Hey, Alex. Alrighty, let's get into it then. Where's my green that I want to use for this? Do this. Oh, yay. Thanks, Anna. Hey, Elle. We'll grab a pink. That's the color that I want for the dog. The green is Tombow 192.
Pretty sure Shepherd woke up Forrest.
Oh, yeah.
Being so loud.
Okay.
Where are you on that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were just saying it.
No, I'm on my.
Video.
That's fine.
How long are you gonna be on?
Probably till 5-ish. Is that okay?
Sick.
You guys can go
Yeah.
outside if you want.
Yeah, I suppose we could do lots of things. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, see ya. All right, let's do this dog. So I'm gonna do it in this dark gray and then add black afterwards. Let's get the jawline down here. Ay. I talk like I know what I'm doing with proportions. Let's just get the jawline. I'm just trying my best to copy for dear life when it comes to animals. All right, and then his shoulder was kind of coming up here. No, it's not that broad, but close. Bring it down to the paw. Oh, yay, Brits. I'm glad you got it. I'll just use a little bit of a lighter gray to soften the line onto his white stomach. Okay, then he's got this. right. Let's color this in and then try bringing him to life with a bit of black and white. And a tiny bit of pink. Alrighty, so we want darker shadows in here and under here. Let's see. Okay, let's add a little bit of all right, let's add a few paw prints and some hearts, and then we will be done with this one, the name page portion. Okay, good, Terry. I'm always a little iffy on my dog drawings, but as long as you like them, then I like them. Add some white gel pen to the letters too. I haven't done that yet. Is there an echo? I've got a kid crying upstairs, so it could be that. A husband with him, but the kid is crying. Oh, good call, Shirley. No puzzle piece yet. All right, let's add some white. And then let me just see here. For your cover design, Terry, you had said Terry with paw prints. Does that still sound good? Terry with paw prints? All right, sounds good. Let me make a note of that. That was $12.84, and that was the Glacier Blue journal. We've got, so I just need to make a note. Glacier, we want Terry with paw prints. And then we've got the Matcha Color journal. And for this one, you sent a message as well. There was no tail in the picture, so I just assumed it was one of those dogs that doesn't have a big, long tail. I don't know. I rely on Pinterest like my life depends on it when it comes to drawing animals, because I don't know animals. So maybe he's sitting on it. I don't know. Yeah, I thought of that too as I was drawing it, but I was just like, oh, guess he doesn't have a tail. Okay, matcha journal. And you were thinking Michaela with butterflies for the cover design. Does that sound good? I'm gonna pull out your charms. And of course you can let me know if you've got any changes in mind. Oh, okay, the green book is gone. But, okay, Michaela with butterflies. Let me just write that down. Michaela butterflies. Okay, the green book is gone, but we do have the white M. And then which cat did you send as your first choice? Oh, the calico one. We do have a calico one left. And then we do have pom-poms. We've got the matching green or whatever other color you might like. Let me know what you're thinking. Do you want to go with this combo or do you have, yes, you can have a flower. These are the only flowers that I have. Would you like to replace the cat, the letter, or the pom-pom with a flower? Because the pom-pom can't really share a ribbon. So we've got max 3 charm spots when you have a pom-pom in the mix. Hey, Helen, it has been a while, hey? Yeah, I haven't been on as often. Well, I was sick, like full on sick 2 weeks ago and didn't go live at all. And then last week I was still feeling pretty meh. So I only came on, I think 3 times and much shorter. So I've been harder to find lately. Replace the pom-pom with the flower on the right. Yes, for sure. Sounds good. And then name page was Live Aloha in purples and blues with tropical flowers. Similar to Ivy's custom. Oh, okay. Sounds good to me. Purples and blues. If you have any, oh no, I don't think I have another calico, Mama Alice. No, I don't. I have the gray spots and the brown. But that was my only calico left. I'm sorry. I feel like though running down to, what's your order number? I can put more in my cart, but my charms have been taking so long to get here lately. I swear I ordered, it feels like I ordered those books, book charms and coffee charms replacements before I got sick, I thought, but that's been like 2 weeks and that doesn't usually take that long for me to get my charms. But we are running low on some essentials because they just aren't getting here in time. If I had a good like local craft store, I would just make a run in, but there's not a whole lot of local crafty options close by. Oh, vacation. Where did you guys go for vacation? 1, 3, 2, 3. Okay, we've got a little while. Okay, let me put some more of those in my cart today. And hopefully we have those in time for you. Because yeah, running down to 3 cats, I feel like that warrants refilling my cats. Dogs, I still have like 6, I think, 5 or 6. So those don't go. The animals haven't been eaten up that quick. So I won't restock until there's like 3 left. Alrighty. You said purples and blues. Live Aloha with tropical flowers. Okay. I'm gonna pull up a picture of tropical flowers because it's been a while. Tropical flowers. Okay, I remember I saved this one for Ivy's theme. And the little plumeria, is that what those ones are called? That one. And then, let's see here. Oh yeah, Birds of Paradise is in here too, hey? Perfect. Got a few options to work with. Okay, oh, sorry, man, whenever I try to expand the pinned comment, it always makes me reply to it. Add a tail. Okay, what kind of tail does he have? Because in the picture he had no tail. And what kind of tail does he have? Just like a long, thin, dark gray tail. It's hard to describe tails. Like, not fluffy, because he's not a fluffy dog, but... Oh, here, let me check some of my other pictures that I had saved and see if any of them had tails for me to... Oh my goodness. Gray short-haired tail. Okay, yeah, he must have been sitting on his tail. Oh yeah, okay. One of the other pictures does have a tail. And I see what you mean. You're right. It would look better with a tail, wouldn't it? There we go. There we go. And then let me pull up my flower pictures. And we're going with purples and blues. And this one is Live Aloha. All right. Okay, now, can you guys tell me, Plumeria, Hibiscus, and Birds of Paradise, those are the 3 types of flowers that I saved for this. I only know any of those names because of you guys when we were working on Ivy's journal. Do any of those come in blue or purple, or do I need to pull out like reds, oranges, that kind of stuff for those? Because I know when I've done them in the past, it's been reds and oranges, but if they do come in these colors, I would match them to the requested colors for this name page. More reds and oranges? Okay. Then I shall bring in more reds and oranges. That's what I thought from my very, very limited flower knowledge. So that is what we'll do. All right, and I think I might just do like a cluster kind of underneath here. And yeah, okay, so let's do... Oh yes, Chelsea. A purple journal will be my next line of journals, which will only happen when this one sells out. So we've got a long ways to go. But for my next line, I already know I want to do like a light purple, like this kind of purple, basically. Maybe even lighter. And a butter yellow and a like denim blue. Those are my three like must-have colors in my next order of journals. But yeah, I'm not anywhere close to being ready to order that, unfortunately. But I agree, those would be great. Great colors to have. Alrighty, let's see here. Might just add a few sparkles and some white gel pen. Oh, I gotta grab my fine liner. This one's not working on me. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much for your order. And we've got Michaela with butterflies will be on the front cover here. Thank you very much. That was order 1284. And I'm glad you could make it, Terry, because I know we've been chatting up these journals for a while. All right, let me label your bin and pull up 1285 so that we're ready to go on Stephanie's journal. I know Stephanie has been stalking the Instagram stories. Are you here, Stephanie? 1285. This was 84. And it does need gold foil. Oh, the time difference is hard. We have a purple market. You know, I was convinced I had a pink market because of my comments when I ordered the journals. And I do not. Just kidding. The pinks are doing okay. But I thought they were going to be flying from my market research in August when I ordered the journals. Thanks, Terry. Well, thanks for coming. Have a good rest of your day. We'll get those sent off to Michaela at the end of the week. All right, this is order $12.85 for Stephanie. Are you with us, Stephanie? And for those of you who are asking how far I would get today, so far 2 of the orders have been double orders that both had name pages, so this is going a little bit slower than I expected, so we're definitely not going to overshoot our guess of $12.88. We'll see what the next couple of orders have in store for us, but we definitely won't be making it past $12.88. Let's just say that. Okay, this one has only a name page, stacked calligraphy in pink of her last name, and then sunflowers and small white daisies. Colors pale pinks, greens, and yellows. Okay, sounds so cute. Let's do that. This is Stephanie's journal, but she got her last name on here. Bowkett. I'm going to guess Bouquet, but I just feel like I'm butchering the pronunciation of bouquet, so I could be wrong. Okay, and then we'll do some sunflowers and some little white daisies. Sounds very cute. I'm going to use another brown as well and kind of layer it behind, or I guess on top of, but it'll look like it's behind because it's going to be a lighter brown. Oh, Natty. Yeah, I know. Sometimes the stacked calligraphy takes a few tries to figure out what it says. I get that. Grab some sunflower colors. got our ducts cleaned this morning. And I had no idea that it was today. My husband knew at one point, but forgot that it was today. And so I definitely should have taken the boys out of the house because every vent in the house was unscrewed and just like lying on the floor. And I've got like a 1.5-year-old and a 3-year-old. So naturally, that's the first place that they want to go. And he's got like the hoses all over the place, and the window is open, so our basement was just freezing, and the front door is open for his hoses, so our upstairs is just freezing. I should have just taken them outside, but I was still hoping that maybe my baby would nap, but that did not happen. He was way too interested in what was going on. So we had a bit of a rough morning, but I mean, they loved it. My son is always so interested in like workermen and stuff, and I felt bad for him because this guy had his headphones in the whole time. And obviously I don't want my kids distracting him the whole time, but when he would come in the door, he would just be like, hi workerman, what kind of tools do you have? Like stuff like that. And he just didn't get any answers. So I felt bad for the poor guy. He just was so curious. But at the end, when he finally took his AirPods out, then my son was like, thank you so much for cleaning our ducts. I like all your big tools. Like he was just gushing. It was so sweet. But yeah, we basically just read books the whole morning so that I could try to keep them on my lap, which is kind of my 1.5-year-old. It's like the only thing he likes to do these days, like reading books and playing hockey. So we've been doing a ton of books lately. All right, let's add a few little daisies. We're gonna get them small yellow centers. And then they are white daisies, so I'm gonna use my light gray. Victoria, it's a last name, so I'm gonna guess Bouquet, but I've never heard this last name before, so I could be completely wrong. But yeah, it's not a first name. It's a last name. You can probably barely see the light gray, but it's there for the little daisies. And we'll add some leaves after this and some white gel pen to the letters. And I'm sorry for Stephanie's sake that she couldn't make it today, because I know she's been here recently and she said she's been stalking the Instagram stories so that she didn't miss it. But the replay will be up tomorrow, so. We'll see you in the replay, Stephanie. All right, let's get some kind of soft greens here. I'm thinking Tombow 228 and then this Zebra Mild Liner. Maybe I'll start with 228 for the mild liner. For the sunflowers. let's add a few sparkles to her name page, and then we'll go in with the white gel pen. No puzzle, thanks Shirley. I looked up right as you said that. All right, and I just want to add a little bit of a second coat to part of these leaves. I am, Chantel, yes. Let's add our white gel pen, and that will seal off Stephanie's name page for her. Alrighty. That is order 1285. Stephanie, thank you so much for your order. There's no cover design and no charms with this one, so we are done with it. Let me put that in the bin and just pull up 1286 for Ray Ray. I think she'll like it too. What a cute flower combo. Like, I love yellow, so the fact that she chose like 2 yellowy flowers, I'm a big fan. All right, that was 1285. Uh-oh. They came down for hockey and my little one figured out where I am. All right, Ray Ray, let me go grab your green journal for you. Can you guys hear him? Little cutie. Mom? Mom? Don't worry, my husband's out there with him. So Manda Ray, I just closed the name page option just to speed up my processing time around the holidays, because right now it's like a 2-week wait list from when you order your journal till when I'll actually be able to pack it on live or personalize it on live. And that's fine, but it's not really the pace I want to be keeping in the holidays. I want to make sure that everyone who's ordering now is going to actually get their journal in time for the holidays. So that's why I had to close the custom name pages for a bit, but the other customizations are still available. Oh. Babe? Okay, maybe he wandered down on his own. Oh boy. The thing is, I would go up and go out and send him up to play with my husband, but seeing me will just make it worse. Then he definitely won't leave. Okay, he's here. I assumed maybe they all came down together, but we removed our baby gate because he's been handling stairs really well. But now this is obviously the downside, is that he can come down here even when he shouldn't. Oh, sweetie. Okay. Sorry, I'm so distracted. A white V, a bookish charm, and a pom-pom charm. Okay, let me grab your white V. Babe? Can you remove them? I feel bad. They're gonna get sad if they keep knocking but can't come in. Sorry, you guys, they're fine, I promise. Yes, of course, he's wanting mama. Okay, bookish charm. All that I have for Bookish Charm right now is this like I love books tag. So you can let me know what you're thinking, if you want some of these or if you want something different. Okay, that's definitely... I feel like this must be teamwork. That doesn't sound like a 1.5-year-old's knock. That sounds like my 3-year-old is getting in on it. We're gonna bust this door down together. Number 2, please. Okay. All right, I will get your pom-pom loading and then you can let me know what you're thinking for other charm. If you wanna stick with this book charm or if you wanna see something different, you just let me know. Yes, it is hard for me to concentrate. I have little stars, but I don't have a super solid moon variety. I do have a couple of moons. I have stars like this. And then let me show you what I have in my kind of assorted. So I have some random moons from this assorted charm pack and also some random stars. So I'll show you what I've got. You can let me know what you think. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's my collection of moons and stars. Oh, bub. Go play hockey. I'm sorry, you guys. They're totally fine. My husband's out there trying to play some hockey, but... Oh, whoops. Success. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Aw. Okay, you guys. I'm going to try to get through this order, but I'm guessing I will be done after this one because I'm getting a bit derailed here. The second one. This one. I'm just going to pull that down so you can lock it in before I actually put it on, but... No. Yeah, he is definitely a mama's boy, my little one. Oh, sweetie. No, Anna, they're fine. I promise. Oh, wait. Did you say yes, the first one? This one? Okay. He is going to be happy and then he's going to be devastated because as soon as I go out there, I will be making supper. And then he's always just like, he makes it so impossible to make supper because he's just like, he'll grab onto both pant legs and just hang all of his body weight so that I can't do anything. So then I end up having to send him back downstairs to play. So he'll be thrilled for a moment and then he'll be sad because he'll just want me to pick him up, but I have to make supper. All right. Sorry, Ray. I am definitely getting a little bit sidetracked on this one. Yes, he would be on me all day. Well, and he's actually the reason why I didn't go live until the second part of the year because he was not a good napping baby. Like, he actually slept pretty okay in the nights compared to our oldest, who now sleeps great, but he didn't. He slept pretty okay in the nights, but then nap times, it was just like his longest stretch was 25 minutes. And then he would wake up and the only way he would sleep was on me. So I never had this nap time period to do anything. I had 25 minutes of nap time to like quickly do, you know, kind of the bare minimum. And then the next like hour and a half, I would just be lying on the couch with him because that was the only way to get him to sleep until he was like 11 months is when he finally started napping better. But yeah, he's definitely a clingy little mama's boy. And we love it lots of the time. She wants popcorn. Nice. Alrighty, sorry Ray Ray. Now let's talk name page here. So spelling was VOUNSHAY, and then you wanted books and a library card with lily flowers, greens and blues, and a cup of tea. Let me know anything you want to add or change. Again, try to keep it to, one comment if you can. And then we will get into it. No lily flowers, could you add angel wings? Yes, I can try to add some angel wings. Okay, so we're doing a blue and green color palette. Let me grab some of those. And then books, library card, cup of tea. Okay. I don't even know what a library card looks like. Like, is it that little card that goes into the front of the book that has like the lines for when you checked it out? Is that what you mean? Or like the one that looks kind of like a credit card that you scan at your local library? Sorry, specific question, but necessary, I think. All right, let me get going on the name here. We'll do the one at the front of the book. Okay, perfect. All right, let's do a book cover over here. Thanks for the gift, Coco. And then we'll do maybe a little cup of tea over here. With the tea bag hanging out, and then we'll put a library card like at the front of the book. Thanks for the gift, Alex. Oh, nice. You guys make me want to get back into reading. It's been years since I've read. I used to love reading, but it's hard to fit in. I don't know how some people fit in so much reading. Timothy, I use my phone. Okay, books, cup of tea. Maybe I'll do another book. Up here, let's do an open book. Oh, on the Kindle in the bed. 2 times speed, Jules. That would totally be me. I feel like, yeah, I mean, if I could listen to audiobooks while I did my lives, I would like listen to so many more audiobooks, but because I like to upload the replay to YouTube, I can't just be like, you know, sharing audiobooks with everyone. And then I feel like I would have a really hard time having conversation about like what you actually want in your journal. Because I would be trying to focus on the book and then trying to focus on what you want in your journal. I'm just trying to think if I want to add like some little like ribbon type threads or just sparkles. That's what my brain is wondering right now. Little ribbony doodles or sparkles. You know what? Let's just start with adding a couple extra details. We need that crease. We need the white gel pen. Oh yeah, while driving. I guess I don't really drive much anymore, and when I do, it's always with my kids. That would be one good opportunity. And then yeah, like chores and stuff, I always just do while my kids are awake. And I don't know, some people can do that, like have an audiobook in while being with their kids. I don't think I could. Maybe because of their age, like they're still so young that they need me a lot, even when I'm in the middle of doing my own things. But all right, let's add some cute little ribbons then. Oh yes, and the angel wings. Yes, you're right. We will add some angel wings. And we will add some sparkles as well. And I gotta finish up my white gel pen work. Oh, that's like the only reason she would share popcorn. Because she's sick. That's funny. How old is she, Ray Ray? If you want to share. Definitely don't have to. Will be 4 in March. Okay, cool. I've got a 3-year-old as well. They are a lot of fun. Alrighty. Now, let's see here. For your cover design, you were thinking Shay with a book. Does that still sound good? Oh, the Y stage. Yes, my son, he is so deep in the Y stage. And like asks why about things that just make no sense to ask why about. Like, do you want to play hockey with me? Sure. Why? What do you mean? Like, you just asked me to play hockey. I don't actually want to, but I will. A cup of tea. Ooh. Sure. I can try a cup of tea. You want a cup of tea and a book? Or just the cup of tea? Yes, exactly, Ray. Yeah, or like, what are we having for supper today? Soup. Why? Well, you can plan the meals and then you answer all of my whys. I just have to choose something. Book and tea, if not just the book is fine. Okay, I think we can do book and tea. Sounds good. Alrighty, thank you so much for your order, Ray. That was $12.86. And yes, I think it's about time I go start making supper for my boys. Surely I will be live in the evening tomorrow. So whatever time it is for you right now, fast forward about 2.5 to 3 hours. That's when I'll be live. And yes, tomorrow will be a little bit different because we are just working on one order. It is order 1272 for Leah. She ordered 7 journals that are all personalized for her work team. So they want to watch. So that's what we'll be working on tomorrow night. Yeah. If you'd like to know in advance what orders I'm going to be working on and when I'm going to be live, you can join me on Instagram. I share that kind of information in my stories. And then I also try to give some updates. I'm not as good, I'll be honest. I try to give some updates in my Discord as well. And those things are all linked in my bio along with the journals and along with the new stamps that we were talking about today. So if you have any interest in that, you can find it in my bio. Don't forget to use the code livestream if you do decide to grab a journal, and it will be personalized on live for you. Thank you all so much for joining, and I will hopefully see you later this week.